The Los Angeles Lakers are back at it again, trying to fix their frontcourt issues before the new NBA season kicks off. With the recent signings of Deandre Ayton and Jaxson Hayes, you'd think they'd be satisfied. But no, the Lakers are still looking for more help in the paint. And the big name they've been eyeing? None other than Chicago Bulls center Nikola Vucevic. Could the Lakers land this two-time All-Star? Well, the road to getting him just hit a major roadblock. In this video, we'll break down the latest on the Lakers' pursuit of Vucevic, why their hopes are dashed for now, and what this means for their championship aspirations this season. Stay tuned. Let's start by taking a look at what the Lakers have done so far this offseason. After a disappointing early playoff exit last season, the Lakers knew they needed to address their frontcourt woes. The signing of Deandre Ayton after his buyout from the Portland Trail Blazers was a solid move. Ayton, a former #1 overall pick, can provide some much-needed size and rebounding. Then, the Lakers brought back Jaxson Hayes, a big man they've been high on for a while. But let's be real. Even with Ayton and Hayes on board, the Lakers know they could still use another experienced big. That's where Nikola Vucevic comes in. Vucevic is a two-time All-Star who's been one of the most consistent centers in the NBA over the last few seasons. A reliable scorer, a dominant rebounder, and a veteran presence, Vucevic would be a perfect fit next to LeBron James and Anthony Davis. And of course, he could bring that extra punch to the Lakers' frontcourt. Now here's why the Lakers have their eyes on Vucevic. First off, he's been a mainstay for the Chicago Bulls since arriving in 2021, and he's been putting up impressive numbers. In the 2023 season, Vucevic averaged a solid 17.6 points and 11 rebounds per game. For a Lakers team that's still trying to compete for championships, Vucevic could be the guy who helps solidify their interior presence. But here's the catch. He's got a hefty contract. Vucevic is set to earn almost $21.5 million for the 2025 to 2026 season, which could be tricky for the Lakers to manage without shedding some major salary. The most convenient way for the Lakers to bring Vucevic aboard would be via a buyout. The idea is that the Bulls would agree to buy out his contract, and the Lakers could sign him outright without having to sacrifice any key players. Now, here's where things get interesting. According to NBA insider Mark Stein, the Chicago Bulls have no plans to buy out Nikola Vucevic anytime soon. That's a tough blow for the Lakers, who were hoping that the Bulls would move on from the veteran center, clearing the path for LA to swoop in and add him without giving up any assets. Stein reported that Vucevic will open the season with the Bulls unless a trade takes place before training camp. So no buyout, at least not before the season starts. The Lakers, who were hoping to add Vucevic to their roster on the cheap, now have to consider other options, and that means trading for him. So if the buyout route is off the table, what's next for the Lakers? Well, the trade market remains open. The Lakers still have the chance to make a deal with the Bulls, but this is where things get tricky. The Lakers are going to need to match salaries if they want to trade for Vucevic, and that means dealing away some players with high salaries. Possible trade candidates? Rui Hachimura, who is owed $18.2 million this season, or Gabe Vincent at $11.5 million, or even Maxi Kleber at $11 million. The Lakers could also move Jared Vanderbilt, who is making $11.5 million this season. But the kicker is that he has 3 years left on his contract, which might not be too appealing to the Bulls. On top of that, the The Lakers are operating below the NBA's second tax apron, which allows them to aggregate contracts in trades. That gives them some flexibility, but the reality is, a trade deal would likely involve sending out multiple players. And with the season just around the corner, time is ticking for both teams to find a solution. There is still a glimmer of hope for the Lakers. What if Vucevic is bought out during the regular season? This is something that could happen down the line. However, it's not going to be easy for the Lakers to sign him if that happens. Right now, they're hard-capped at the NBA's first tax apron. For those who don't know, the NBA's first tax apron sets a cap on how much a team can spend, and the Lakers are currently over it. The cap on a buyout player is $14.1 million this season. So, unless the Lakers make some trades to get under that first tax apron, they won't be able to add Vucevic even if the Bulls decide to part ways with him. So, what does all of this mean for the Lakers moving forward? Well, without Vucevic, the Lakers will likely still be a competitive team in the West. They've got LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and a retooled roster. But adding a player like Vucevic could be the missing piece. His size, rebounding, and scoring ability would have been a perfect fit in their frontcourt. As it stands now, the Lakers will have to rely on what they already have. The good news is they're still a talented team with a ton of potential. But if they can't land Vucevic, they may need to look for other ways to bolster their frontcourt depth before the season starts. That's all for today, folks. The Lakers are still chasing after Nikola Vucevic, but with the buyout plan off the table, it's looking like a trade may be their only option. What do you think? Should the Lakers go all in on a trade for Vucevic? Or should they stand pat and go into the season with their current roster? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more NBA updates, and share this video with your friends who love the Lakers. Stay tuned, and we'll keep you updated on all things NBA.